Okay, what's up YouTube? So today I will be showing you how to install the rear lowering link from your lowering kit on your Raptor 700. I showed y'all how to install the front two links, which was, pretty much straightforward, a pretty easy process. But if you want to put the back link on, it's a few more steps that you have to go through. It's not as easy as the front two links, so I'm gonna walk y'all through that process, walk y'all through those steps. Y'all see how it's looking right now. So when I put the rear link on, it should drop down a few more inches. So like I said, I already got the front two links on, so I'm gonna show y'all how to put this rear link on. Okay, so in order to get this on, what you will have to do is, I'm gonna try to let the camera focus. You wanna switch it out with the stock link right there. So the first step we have to do, we're gonna remove the rear skid plate. In order to do that, there's 4 10mm bolts that's holding this onto the swing arm. So when we take those off, this should just come off. Okay, so once you get your Raptor jacked up, you're gonna come up under your skid plate. There are 4 10mm bolts that you're gonna take out. Then once you take those off, your skid plate should just fall down. Then when your skid plate falls down, it's gonna leave this rear link exposed. So I'm gonna take the skid plate off and then on to step 2. Okay, so step 1 is done. I removed the 4 10mm bolts from the rear skid plate, and it just fell down. So step 1 was pretty easy. And during the install, please do not lose the bolts that we're about to take off, because you will have to put them right back on. So I got the rear skid plate off, and as you all can see, that rear link is exposed, and now it will be easier to get to. But first, before we try to take it off, I would highly advise that you use, some kind of lubricant to help loosen, those bolts, so it'll be easier to get them off, unless, you just got yours off the showroom floor and it hasn't been in any dirt or mud, or if you don't ride in any dirt or mud. So I would highly advise that you spray some WD-40 or some kind of lubricant on these two locking bolts right here to make it easier to take them off. Okay, so you just want to hit these two locking bolts with some kind of lubricant before you try to take them off. Okay, so the two locking bolts that we need to take off, they are not the same size. The locking bolt that's in the front right here, I think with a 3/4, what you're gonna have to use for that. And this back one, I think you're gonna have to use 11 by 16 to get this one off. So, and I recommend that you use, if you have power tools available, I would recommend them, but if not, just get ready to use some elbow grease. Okay, so another tip, do not take this bolt all the way out. Just take it far enough until it's clearing that, and then you'll just be able to pull this down. But I won't be able to pull it down yet until I loosen this up. And in order to loosen these up, you will need a 17 millimeter. So, and for the front, you need it 3/4. So the front 3/4, the back right here, you'll need 17 millimeter. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all when I get this unbolted. Okay, so just disregard what I said about taking it out, not taking it out all the way. Just go ahead and take the bolts out all the way. So I did get both of the bolts out. So the only thing I have to do now is just take that link off. I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit so I can grab it. Okay, so that's the stock link. And this is how your 700 would look without any link on it or anything supporting it, real low. But you can't ride like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how to put the new link on. Okay, so if you're looking at both of these links, you should be able to tell the size difference right here. That is too big to just, go ahead and just slip it on. So what you have to do is you're gonna remove this. You're gonna remove the bearing from the inside of the stock link, and you're just gonna slide it into the lowering link. So you're basically just taking the parts from the stock link and putting it on the lowering link. So pretty simple process. You can just add grease to it if you would like, but mine has a good amount of grease in it. So that's the stock link right there. That's how it look compared to the lowering link. So next, I'm gonna show y'all how to adjust this to get the height that you want. Okay, so now I'm gonna show y'all how to work your lowering link and how to adjust it to the height that you want. So basically, the further that these two are from the center, that means the lower that your Raptor's gonna be. And the closest that, is to the center right here, to the center point, that's gonna be, you're gonna be raising it up instead of lowering it. So in order to adjust it, you will need an Allen wrench, and you will need to loosen this bolt, but don't take it out all the way. So I'm gonna loosen that. You're just gonna turn it. Like so, I'm gonna turn mine as far as it can go. Okay, that's as far as it could go, so I'm gonna put it back. Okay, I'll go to about right there. Okay, and I will be tightening that down. And then you want to do the same thing for the opposite side. So like I said, I'm just gonna go as far as it can go. Okay, so this as far as that one can go. So I'm go to about right there. Then I'm gonna tighten this up with the Allen wrench. And make sure you got it tightened down good. Alright, now so just comparing it to the length of the stock link, you see it extends past it, maybe an inch. I don't know, I don't have a ruler or a tape measure beside me, but that may be an inch. But as you can see, it's longer than the stock length. So like I said, the longer that you have it adjusted, the lower your wrap is gonna sit. And so the closer that you have these to the center, it's gonna be the higher that it's gonna sit. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what it looks like at this setting. Then I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna, like I said, do not forget the stock components from your stock link. Put those in the lowering link. I'm just gonna put the front in first, and I'm gonna slide the bolt in, but I will not bolt it down because I don't know how the height gonna be. So I won't bolt it all the way down until I'm done adjusting the height. Alright, so as y'all can see, the holes are not aligned. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to lift up on my jack just a little bit in hopes to get this aligned on the first time. So I'm gonna lift up on my jack just a little. Gotta keep going. Let me see, let me lower it. Alright, that's it. So I gotta lower it just a little bit more. Hopefully I can get this right on the first time. That looks to be aligned. lift up on it gently, and so I'm not gonna bolt them or push them all the way in. I'm just gonna see what this height look like, and I'm show it to y'all. Okay, so I got both the bolts pushed in. I'm gonna set the camera on the other side, then I'm gonna drop the jack down and pull it, and we're gonna see how low it got. So and as y'all can see, it has gotten lower. I don't know, like I said, I didn't have a ruler, or I didn't have, you know, a measuring tape beside me to measure the stock link with the lowering link. So like I said, as y'all can see, it did get lower in the back. Letting y'all get a good look at it. Like I said, it's a kind of more tedious process, I'll say, than the front two links. I mean, if you want to put the front two links on, you can do that in 5 to 10 minutes, but like I said, you have to take more steps to put the back link on. Let y'all get a real good look at it. Full lowering kit is on now. The front two lowering links on, and the rear link right there. So this is how your Raptor can look with a full lowering kit on it. You know, if you like to race, you know, it'll probably be a good investment, a good, cheap, fast investment. So I know a lot of people don't want to spend, you know, thousands of dollars on suspension, but you know, this gives you another option. So I don't think I'm gonna adjust the height. I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'm gonna put everything back on, and then I'm gonna take it for a test and let y'all see how it rides. I doubt that it'll pop a wheelie. If it does, it'll be a very low one. So I'm gonna put everything back on, and then I'm gonna check back in with y'all. Okay, and one more thing, please make sure that these two are tight, cause I don't want, you know, anybody to be riding and they happen to wiggle or loose. So just, you know, before you put everything back together, just make sure that they good and tight for your safety and the safety of whoever riding your route. If you ride somebody, or if you let anybody ride it, just make sure. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how it's sitting right now. Raptor 700 with a full lowering kit on it. Hopefully this video will help, you know, a lot of people. I didn't see any videos out there that show how to install lowering kits on the Raptor 700. So hopefully my first video showing you how to install the front lowering links, hopefully that helped, and hopefully this video will help showing you how to install the rear link. So basically, full lowering kit install. So let me know what y'all think. Alright, that's pretty much it. Like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Does it look good? Is it too low? I know I lost a lot of ground clearance, but alright, stay tuned for the next video.